Hey everybody, welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. This is Exonerated. It's just me and these chickens. And that's pretty much it. I've been doing a lot of work and I cleared out a lot of the land. I discovered, I don't know why I didn't look sooner, that there are actually no elevators in this mod pack. So, my amazing plot to take over the world with pillars and elevators is all for naught. What we're going to do is I've gone through and I've torn out the majority of some extra plots that I've made. This tree farm I'm leaving running for the time being, but we are going to relocate it. The idea is I want to go through and tear this island down to what it was to start with the exception of this little patio. I like this. We started here. That was like video 1. I think we're going to keep it. And then we're going to actually do some cosmetic building going forward. We're not going to do the platforms like I wanted. Over here, I showed you guys last time, I have some insane lava generation going on. And I store my extra barrels over there. So that's how I've been maintaining the fuel. With Botania, I've gotten pretty far. We went ahead and built the portal to Alfheim. I've got basically mana just backing up at this point. Yeah, I haven't progressed a whole lot in Botania. I really did it to get the Hopperhawks, and come to find out, I can't even really use them. So I put the Hopperhawks over here. Let's get the hostile creature sound down. I put the Hopperhawks over here in the hopes of collecting all the loot, and it did it for a little bit when they were right here, but creepers kept exploding and knocking the Hopperhawks off their dirt here. And so I moved it out a little bit, and that kind of worked, but then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do everything underneath, and I'm going to hook up a grinder because there are kill quests in the book here under Mob Hunter. And I'm going to have to kill the animals anyway, so, or rather the creatures. So to avoid just having them die automatically without worrying about it, I set up the grinder so that I could turn it on and off. And I have that back here. I have a grinder with the compact storage. These chests are amazing. The sheer amount of junk that it holds is ridiculous. And yeah, I love that. I love those chests. I've built a couple of them now, and I'm going to continue to use them, I think, when I get the AE system up even. Over here, I needed pink slime. There's a quest called, not that one. There's a quest, yeah, for laser mining. And in order to get the pre-drill or the laser drill pre-charger, I had to get some pink slime. So I set up a multi-purpose room over here, and basically, you know, I have the spawner in the middle. We've got grinders on the side, which are currently not hooked up. We've got slaughterhouses, which are hooked up, but they're not actually on at the moment. I've got them with a kill switch. And basically, I would just take a tank of mob essence, which I'm getting from the grinder over here, and I ran it underneath and hooked everything up. And so our slaughterhouses get us both liquid meat and some pink slime, which was kind of cool. And then I just had to keep pouring out buckets of pink slime to get the slime ball I needed in order to get our laser drill, pre-charger, etc., all set up. Those parts right here. And so I've been talking the last couple episodes about getting together an AE system, and I finally grinded together. I know it's bad English, but it's okay. The parts to get an energy acceptor done. And of course, I had the crystal growth chamber, which this thing is gorgeous, by the way. I don't know if you know this. This thing, I just want to show you how amazing it is. Let me grab some sand here too. Okay, so I upgraded also, by the way. I upgraded, did I grab the wrong ones? I did. I grabbed the wrong ones. Put you back. I wanted you. I upgraded my pulverizer over here. It is a resonant pulverizer. with the 3-speed upgrade. So right on through the Fluix dust. No problem. That thing just murders stuffs with its face and mouth and teeth. And then we make some Fluix seeds, drop them right into our growth accelerator, and these things, man, oh man, I love this block. AE2 stuff, you rock. Yeah, so I hooked up a couple of inscribers, and what we're doing is I've got them set up to click the wrong box. I've got them set up here to make things. So right now I'm doing the calculation presses. We're going to go ahead and switch it and have it do some engineering ones. But I had them all lined up here, all the inscribers. We were printing everything we needed. And then I have the hoppers and this chest feeding them into an inscriber so that we can make our presses. That way we can get our stuff and things together for our AE2 system, which is where we're at now. Where are we? Right here. Okay, so basic networking. We need an ME drive that requires some engineering processors, I believe. An 1K storage shell requires some logic ones, and this requires both, I believe. And so that's where we're at. With that, let's kill the cow. Kill the cow. Kill the sheep. Kill the sheep before they kill us. Hello, Mr. Cow. Oh, thank you for the tasty beef. Did you give me any leather? You jerk. So yeah, without the farmland down there, which by the way, I do have the sheep and cow in safari nets put away. Without the farm down here, they don't have anywhere to spawn except my Botania setup. So periodically I'm going up there to kill them. Let's check out, I think I got another, I did. Killed the sheeps. We're going to claim that reward. And I got pig persecution. I got to kill 2 more pigs. So hopefully they'll spawn. While I'm making processors, we're going to dump this stuff off. Let's go ahead and check out. I have gotten quite the assortment of bags. First thing I got is 2 good bags. 1 epic bag and 1 legendary. The legendary I got from the laser drill precharger. Good bag number 1 we got dirt. Oh, amazing. Good thing we got that. Number 2. Average lengthening catalyst. What? Hold shift. Used in alchemy. Okay. No clue what those are. Let's try our epic one. Thorns 3. What a complete waste. Alright, legendary. Don't let me down. Oh man, animation cores. That is awesome. I think I have, I have the chop cores. Now I have some animation cores too. So when we ever get far enough along in Thaumcraft to actually work with golems, man, that's awesome. I'm excited for that one actually. So let me take some time here. I'm going to go ahead and let these processors finish stamping. Because they take a while, and I don't quite have the stuff together to make acceleration cards just yet. So I'm going to give these a chance to work their way out, and then we'll be back building some AE2. Hopefully we can get rid of all of these darn chests. And I am back. I've gone through and done some questing in the applied energy or engineering. I can English. So I finished off the basic networking. We're going to go ahead and claim a reward bag. In the terminals, completed those. And then molecular assembly. I can't claim it because I think I'm full. I am. Let's toss these guys in here. And let's try it again. All right, claim our reward. So the only thing left in this, I think, is, that's it. The only thing left in that section are these Essentia storage, which this is all Thaumcraft. And to be honest with you, I want to wait as long as possible to do Thaumcraft. I'm a little burned out on it. I'll probably burn through bees and trees before I even come close to messing with Thaumcraft. I just not in the mood for it. But anyway, we've got a ton of materials. Let's check out our reward bag too. And it's a blood sapling. Thanks for giving me something I got a bunch of. Right there. Alright. So we've got our little setup here. We've got some things we can do. We're going to toss that aside. Don't pay attention to the brown wool. We've got our ME drive. We've got some cables here. We've got interface, crafting, and yeah. So let's see. Over here we've got our energy acceptor. We're going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to go ahead and grab this crystal growth chamber also. And I think what we're going to do now, aside from charge our backpack, is we're going to go through and build a place to set up AE and to set up some automating. And so what's that's going to require me to do now that I've got this system is to dump off some stuff and compact my storage. So actually what I think I'm going to do is leave that. And I think we're going to go through and throw stuff on the ground. We're going to go through and hook up a terminal. Let's check it out. We got a crafting terminal. We'll dump that on. And what we'll be able to do is just dump off all of our stuff into the system. So that, okay, see, so that's a chest I can get rid of. We're going to dump all of our stuff into this system so that we no longer have to worry about it. So I'm going to need an import bus. Or actually, I can use this interface. Yep, we're going to use an interface. Can I make it big again? I can. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go through and take a break. Create this setup here. Start tearing down some of this automation. We're going to use the automation. We're going to have all of this stuff, but we're going to rebuild it completely because we want to be able to take AE and use it to do all of our crafting. Now, some of this stuff, like the generation of materials and stuff, this will still keep going. We'll still have sand. We'll still have dust. We'll still have gravel. We'll still have the soul sand over here producing. But I want to consolidate it all in one master system. So it's going to take me breaking this stuff down to do that. And to do that and not have another dozen chests, I'm going to have to be able to dump everything off into my little AE system here. So let me start doing the work. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit once I actually start making some headway here. And we're back. I have, man, I wish I could express to you the amount of work. So I tore down both of the smelteries. I've got all the ore transferred over, or not ore, the metal dust transferred over into caches for now. I have made a second drive and added in a bunch of 4Ks, and I've been slowly adding in my stuff so that we can convert over to the AE system. Let's see here. I've got most of my core metal producing machinery on me or right here so that we can actually set up a system. Currently, I just left all of these here alone so that they can pull from this barrel and fill it back up. We'll reach a point where this is no longer producing lava, and then we'll get our buckets, get our source lava out from underneath, and fill it up. We will probably transfer all of this power over to there since that's making it. Let's see how this barrel is doing. I've been picking up barrels that I was using for different systems and just filling them and moving them over here. And whew, man, it's already been a long day. What I need to do next is everything that's on this island and that island. These two islands right here, this island right here, and this island right here I'm going to destroy. What we're going to do is I'm going to keep the squid farm as it is, kind of as a standalone unit, and let it keep doing what it does. Although at the rate we're going, we'll have ink sacs well into perpetuity. But we'll keep this little farm here, and we'll keep the crops area here. I'm going to set up a second harvester right here and do rows of crops like I did these. I'm pretty certain I haven't opened any quest in for the hoarding yet, but I do have the sections, so I'm pretty certain that Jaded's going to require some cooking or food or something. And so if we go ahead and farm up the stuff we need to get the crops growing and then just have it storing it in caches for now, we'll be able to stockpile. And it won't be so abusive. I haven't looked at anyone else's playthrough for the hoarding section, so hopefully it's not as abusive. But I don't know for sure, honestly. So the other thing I want to do is work on getting these flowers done. I'm sure I'm going to need them. And then up here, I'd like to automate the Botania flowers as well. I don't think that'll be terribly hard. I can just drop a harvester down and call it a day. But this whole island is moving as well. So basically, just the gist of it is we're going back to our roots. We're going to have our main island here. And then what I'd like to do is kind of stem off production from each of the 4 like mini platforms. So for instance, all of our eventually all of our trees and stuff will be over here. I think the crops I'm going to leave right there. And then maybe, coming off of the yellow over there, we'll have some production. I'd like to build a place up and actually have some buildings, not just a group of platforms. I'm really disappointed they didn't have the elevators in there, but I should have known when we didn't have vacuum hoppers, that we wouldn't have the elevators as well. I think they're the same mod. So this mob grinder has been doing pretty good. I was hoping for some cursed earth. I'd rather switch this to that kind of platform. But I've been storing, this is the last of my Enderium I used on these resonant tanks. I've been kind of stockpiling mob essence so that I can hook up grinders and other stuff, or not grinders, the auto spawner. So yeah, it's already been a long day for me. A ton of demolition, a ton of construction. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. When I come back next time, these platforms are probably all going to be gone. We're going to leave the mob farm and the mob grinder up for now. I'll probably just have little platforms in front of them to land on so I can do what I've got to do. And then I want to get into building a factory, setting up our stone production and everything again so that we can continue to produce metals and materials. I want to be able to go through and do more farms, but that'll be later. So yeah. Anyway, want to thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. It helps me out tremendously. And until next time, have a good one. Catch you later. Bye-bye.